Over the past couple years, we have seen some incredible individual seasons from players across the NFL and NBA. From historic seasons from guys like Lamar Jackson or Nikola Jokic, or some incredible rookie years from CJ Stroud and Victor Wembanyama, there's been no shortage of great individual seasons from players over the past couple years. So today, I wanted to go over some of my favorite seasons from players over the past couple years. This is all personal preference, but these were some pretty good performances. So before we get started, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. 2023 AJ Brown was an absolute treat to watch. He was on fire, torching defenses week in and week out. Before all the drama with the Eagles now, Brown was thriving with this Jalen Hurts-led offense. From weeks 3 to 8, he put up upwards of 125 receiving yards a game, breaking the previous record set by Megatron. This year, AJ Brown really stamped himself as a top 5 receiver in the league, and he hasn't left that title since. From being hidden on the Titans for years and his second year on the Eagles, the entire NFL knew who AJ Brown was. He simply was a complete monster and beast on the field. What made this season more memorable to me was that AJ was on my fantasy team that year, and I was able to track this season from the beginning of the year. I think one thing that caused the season to get overshadowed is the fact that Tyreek Hill was on pace for 2K yards the year before he got hurt. CD had a better season in his own division, and Puka had an incredible rookie year. Regardless of how AJ Brown's career ends with the Eagles, I will always remember this season from him. 2019 Michael Thomas will always have a special place in my heart. This was my first ever time playing fantasy football, and he was my first pick this season. Little did I know MT would have one of the greatest receiving seasons of all time. This year, he set the record that still stands to this day with the most receptions in a single season with 149. He also put up 1,700 yards. At just 26 years old, he won the Offensive Player of the Year award, one of the greatest receiving seasons of all time, and the sky was the limit for Thomas. I just remember how dominant Thomas was this season. In every single game, it looked like he went off and just terrorized other team secondaries. I remember at some point in the season, he had more receiving yards than the entire Eagles wide receiver corps. Unfortunately, after the season, Thomas was never the same, as he suffered many injuries that kept him sidelined for the better part of 4 years. When he was on the field, he wasn't the same player and was out of the league at just 30. If it weren't for injuries, Thomas could have been one of the greatest receivers of his generation, as he was on track to become an all-time great. But as new talent entered the league, he has slowly been forgotten. However, I will never forget this season. 2023 Lauri Markkanen may be the most surprising from this entire list. After the Jazz decided to blow it up after the 22 season, they seemed to get a throwaway player in Lauri for Donovan Mitchell. Looking to tank for Wemby, the Jazz projected to be hopeless until the draft. However, almost immediately Lauri burst onto the scene, playing the best basketball of his career. Up until this point, he had been nothing but a good starter and a good young player, but he was a legitimate all-star this year. He put up career highs in almost every category and was the most improved player of the NBA. He was, by definition, the most improved player in the league. On top of that, he made his first All-Star selection, and fitting the game was in Utah that year. I remember some people were hyped for Lauri due to his play in the summer for Finland, but no one expected this. What made this season more memorable was not only because it was unexpected, but because it was fun. Lauri was hooping for a Utah team that had nothing to play for, but he also wasn't putting up empty stats. This season was great to watch for the NBA as a whole, and Lauri continues to be a great player for the NBA today. 2022 Jordan Poole was possibly one of the most electric seasons in recent memory. That entire team was special, but seeing Poole break out in real time as a third splash bro was special. When Clay got injured and missed a significant time, Poole was lighting the league up. He was having a highlight every game, and the chemistry with Curry was there, and the Warriors looked to have found their next face of the franchise along Curry. The Warriors went on to have an incredible run to the finals where they won their 4th championship of their dynasty, and it looked like they were going to continue their dominance over the league for the foreseeable future. However, we all know what happened. A year later, Poole got punched in the face by Draymond, and he was off to the Wizards. Since then, Poole and the Warriors have not looked the same. I will always remember this season because of the breakout of the Poole party, and the Warriors team was so much fun to watch. We truly have been spoiled recently with incredible seasons from individual players the past couple of years. From all-time great years to breakout seasons from young players and rookies, it's always great to see who's going to have a great season. Today, I just went over some of my favorite seasons of the past couple of years and how they stood out to me. Make sure to leave your favorite seasons in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.